This is your prime-time forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from Dr. Don's Weather. Dr. Don's Weather is made possible by the Randolph County Commission, East Alabama Waste, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, the Salem Auction House and Bama Diesel Repair. From the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Fincher Fence, Estate Masters, Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College and the venue at 5 Points Farms, here's Dr. Don.
Yeah, good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. Time for your primetime forecast for Sunday, January 26th, 2025. On Dr. Don's Weather, I'll apologize for not being with you yesterday, but I'm about to begin my journey as a beekeeper. And I had to go meet with my bee master yesterday and begin that process. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Awfully excited. Hobby I've always been interested in. Now's the time to get her done. And hopefully in a year or two, we'll have some Dr. Don Walk a Mountain honey for you here on Dr. Don's Weather. We'll be showing you bits and pieces. I'm going to videotape this journey and share it with you here on Dr. Don's Weather. I'm looking forward to it. And running a little bit behind this morning because I was up way too late last night watching that basketball game in Auburn. Wow, what a defensive struggle that was in Neville Arena in Auburn, but what a fantastic win for the Tigers last night over the number 6 ranked Tennessee Volunteers. Great basketball game. This morning's weather forecast is brought to you by the town of Wadley. All my favorite peeps over on the West Bank, thank you for being a partner with us here on Dr. Don's Weather. Check them out, facebook.com, Wadley Town Hall. Miss Donna McKay and all the fine folks in Wadley, Alabama. Thank you for being a partner. Also, Jamie Dukas. Get your ducks in a row with Dukas at 256-831-7770. Jamie can take care of all of your insurance needs in Alabama and in Georgia. Clouds will increase throughout the day today, with possible showers in the west by mid-morning, gradually spreading eastward to become isolated or scattered in the north and east by late afternoon. This activity will continue to expand into the afternoon and evening, with the highest chances in the western counties this morning. High temperatures will range from the mid-40s in the far north to the upper 50s near and south of the US 80 corridor. Winds will be from the southeast at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now, multiple opportunities for several disturbances across the area Wednesday through the weekend, looking at the long range. For now, models are not in good agreement. However, the National Weather Service will maintain a chance of rain Wednesday and again on Friday, perhaps lingering into Saturday. Temps will remain well above freezing through the extended period, so frozen precipitation is not something we have to worry about as we head forward throughout this week. Let's take a look at your current conditions at the venue at 5 Points Farms. Currently 31 degrees this morning. Heck, that was our daytime high most days last week, so we will take it. Winds are calm. The humidity is at 78%. The barometric pressure, 30.50. Dew point is 25. The high temperature yesterday, 52. We currently have partly cloudy skies. Sunrise your Sunday morning was at 6:41, and the sun sets this evening at 5:08 p.m. We are looking for a partly cloudy, becoming mostly cloudy day. High temperature 56 in Roanoke, 54 in Carrollton, Dadeville at 58 this afternoon, and Valley tops out at 59 degrees. 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. Increasing clouds today. We'll see a 100% chance of rain as we get into your overnight. 56 will be your high today, down to 41 degrees tonight. So rain when you get up tomorrow morning. We're looking at a 70% chance of showers through about 9 or 10 a.m. tomorrow. Then we'll remain mostly cloudy throughout the remainder of the day. 50 will be the high, down to 32 tomorrow night. But notice that is the only time this week we will hit or go below that freezing mark. What a difference a week makes. On Tuesday, you can look for partly sunny conditions, no chance of rain. 57 will be your high. Almost 60 on Tuesday. 39 on Tuesday night. Wednesday, we'll see clouds increase again, but we're only going to give you about a 20% chance of a passing shower Wednesday morning. 63 your high, 39 on Wednesday night. Then on Thursday, partly sunny. We will make it up into the 60s. The overnight low will be around 44. Clouds will start to increase Friday morning, and right now we're going to give you a 30% chance of an afternoon shower. That rain chance may be increasing as we go into the night on Friday. But again, some of the models are trying to hold that next system off until Saturday of next week. We will see. 61 will be your high on Friday, down to 47 on Friday night. Southern Union State Community College Live Doppler HD radar showing no precipitation across East Alabama and West Georgia at this hour. But let me bring your attention to what we're seeing across West Alabama. You will see some light echo returns there north of Fayette, back up toward Winfield and around Coleman, and just to the west of Birmingham. Maybe a few echo returns down in moving into Talladega County as well. Folks, look. So this is what's called Virgo. This is precipitation that's falling from the upper levels of the atmosphere, but it is drying up before it makes it to the ground. So some of you, and James Spann put out a great post earlier today. I encourage you to go find it and read it. A lot of folks were getting upset this morning because their automated weather app on their phone was saying snow starts in 30 minutes or snow starts in 10 minutes and will last for however long. You got to understand that's what happens when you have these automated apps on your phone that have little to no human intervention with them. Those apps that you download that come from other locations other than television stations and the National Weather Service are artificial intelligence. And now I'm not knocking it. And I'm not knocking those apps. For the most part, they perform fairly well. But when you get into current weather conditions, and especially when it comes to precipitation, and especially in the wintertime, there's no human intervention with those programs. So all the program sees is that there are echo returns on the radar. Oh, that's snow because it's 32 degrees outside. But it doesn't take into account the dryness of the air, so it doesn't understand that, yes, it is snowing in the upper levels of the atmosphere, but it's not making it to the ground. And then what happens is human forecasters catch the brunt of that. James has been getting hate mail all morning because he didn't tell everybody it was going to snow this morning. Well, guess what? It didn't snow this morning. So keep that in mind if you have those automated weather apps on your phone. Nothing wrong with them. I have one on my phone. But don't take what they're telling you to the bank because it may not be correct. You got to understand there's a lot that goes into this, and it takes a human being to be involved to at least get it close to being correct. Those weather apps sometimes are way off in what they're predicting is about to happen. So there is some precipitation out there, but for the most part, not making it to the ground. As we heat up and the depth of that moisture continues to increase, then we'll start to see some of that making it to the ground. As we zoom back out, you'll see that there is really no precipitation, no meaningful precipitation across East Alabama or West Georgia at this hour. Sorry, I got on my soapbox there a little bit this morning, but I want to make sure everybody understands how all of this works. Folks, we'd love for you to be a part of our program here at Dr. Don's Weather, and to be part of it, there are several things you can do. Number one, be sure you, on Facebook, make sure you like us and share us with your friends and ask them to share with their friends. Very important that you do that. If you don't like us or comment on our post on Facebook, pretty, often, and I'm talking about at least once or twice a week, then eventually we will fall off of your news feed, and you're not going to see things that we post on Facebook. You're not going to get notified when we go live to cover severe weather. So you've got to interact with us on a fairly regular basis if you want us to stay on your news feed. Now, YouTube is a little bit different. YouTube doesn't work that way. if you'll go to our YouTube channel, subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather, and click that little notification bell, then you're going to get notified when we go live to cover severe weather, because they send out what's called push notifications. It's guaranteed. If you're subscribed to us and you've got the notification bell clicked and you have your notifications turned on, you're going to get notified when we go live to cover severe weather. So our suggestion is you like us on Facebook. Even if you don't want to watch us on YouTube, go over there and subscribe to us and click that little notification bell. You get notified we're going live, then you can go to Facebook or YouTube, either one, and watch our live broadcast here on Dr. Don's Weather. Also, we need your support, so at the top of the video on Facebook, bottom of the video on YouTube, you'll find multiple different ways that you can support us here at Dr. Don's Weather. And if you own a business, we'd love to have you as a partner. Just send me a message on Messenger, and I can have you started before we do our next forecast, which, if the good Lord's willing and the creek don't rise, will happen first thing tomorrow morning right here on Dr. Don's Weather.
This has been your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia. From the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Fincher Fence, Estate Masters, Southern Union State Community College, the venue at 5 Points Farms and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Dr. Don's Weather is supported by the Randolph County Commission, East Alabama Waste, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Be sure to like us on Facebook, share us with all of your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We will be back tomorrow morning with another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.